open the hearing upon the application of C.K. Eng through attorney Jin Jean Zhu at 5 Hope Avenue dated June 11th, 2024, seeking a special permit to build a second-story addition to the existing structure. The property is located in a Residence C zoning district. The proposed project would be constructed at a distance of 9.5 feet from the right side lot line when 10 is required under Article 10, 275, 10.3. My name is Virginia Donahue King. I'll be the hearing officer for this hearing. I'm a member of the Board of Appeals, and I'll be making the decision on this afternoon. The application has the file has the application for the work to be done. It has denial letter from our building commissioner. It has plans. It has a plot plan showing the locus. It has architectural drawings and of what the current building looks like and what it would be looking like after completion of the proposed addition. And we have letters from neighbors to the right and left and across the street of the locus of the house. Wait a minute, I think we've got one more than that. Yes, we do. Okay. So that's all part of the file. And so I'm going to turn it over to Attorney Zhu now to present the case, and then we'll get this decided in a few minutes.
Thank you, Attorney King. My name is Attorney Jean Zhu of Alpha Law Group. The office located at 10 Langley Road, Suite 300 in Newton. I am here to represent the applicant, Mr. C.K. Ing, on his application to add a second-story addition. This is an addition on an existing sunroom. The sunroom, if you look at the plan, is a pre-existing non-conforming. It is already the corners of the sunroom is 9.9 feet away from the boundary and 9.5 feet away from the boundary. So the new addition would be exactly on top of the existing sunroom. It will not be bigger or extend further out than the existing sunroom. And then we have obtained letters, like you said, from the neighbor that's directly affected with the boundary of this property. And they are more than happy for the addition to be built, specifically because the existing structure is a deck, and the deck is deteriorated. Plus, the deck looks directly onto the back of their house and onto their backyard. It creates an uncomfortable living situation, both for the applicant and the neighbor, because it does look upon the entire back of their house. So this way, if the addition is made, there would be no window facing that side. It would just be a small sliver window that lets a little bit of light in, and then the existing door to the deck and also the window that looks upon their property would all be covered up and replaced. So it also makes a more comfortable environment for both owners. And then also based on the fact that the deck is actually on the side of the house. And I don't know if you know Hope Avenue, but a lot of people use it as a cut-through street from Granite to West Squantum. I'm sure everybody does that. And it's also
I've only done it once.
Sure.
50 years of driving. I've only done it once.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a great neighborhood, and everybody
is.
here is everybody in the neighborhood is wonderful. But it's also distracting because it is a cut-through street, and to have anybody actually use the deck if they're driving along the street to see people up there, it's distracting. And also, there's a lot of children in the neighborhood who run across the street a lot as well. So, in I think this also, in addition to making a better environment for both owners as well as a safer use of the existing area, and then also improves the look of the house, and in addition, and on top of that, to improve the neighborhood as well and property value. So that is why the applicant is hoping that this application would be granted and that a special permit be issued to allow the addition.
Okay. I assume that there's nobody out there else that wants to speak for or against the application.
I am not seeing any. We have no further attendees and no
Okay.
raised hands.
Okay, very well. Well, I'm going to close the evidentiary portion of the hearing and decide on this. What we have here is a pre-existing non-conforming building that we're only increasing the non-conformity of it, but not only in the same footprint. It's really quite de minimis in that we're only talking about a half a foot. There are times that people are asking for much more than that, but this is a very modest application, and I find that it will be no more detrimental to the neighborhood than the current building is right now. And in fact, as you say, it will be an asset for the neighbors that have that deck that they don't need to look at. They can look at a wall that has just a sliver window in it and feel a little bit more comfortable in their own home as well. So I'm just going to ask that you're planning on, excuse me, making this addition in accordance with the plans that are on file here and on the plot plan that's on file here. Yes, okay,
Correct.
that's great. And so I am deciding here now that with no further ado, because we don't need to, this is exactly what special permits are made for, situations like this. So I'm granting the special permit, and so it's it will, once the decision is in, there'll be a 20-day appeal period during which somebody could come out of the woodwork to appeal it, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen because you've done your homework.
Right.
And so so then you can pull your building permit, and you'll want to file this decision with the Registry of Deeds, just to make sure that, you know, when you go to sell your house, that it's a legal addition that's been put on there. Wouldn't want any problems with that. So, so congratulations on your special permit. It'll take a little bit of time to write it up, and then you'll be notified.
Could I offer, just to help expedite, would you like me to try drafting the decision and sending to you for review and sign off?
Oh,
Just
that would
to
be
take
great.
one things off your plate.
That would be great. Yeah, that would probably hurry it up a little bit.
Okay, excellent. I'll
Yes.
take care of it. I will
Thank
email
you.
it over to you.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. So, well, good luck with your new addition, and hope you have a wonderful time with it. It's a good experience.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Really
very
much
much.
appreciated. And thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
everybody.
Always thank you to Bill.
He's wonderful.
Well, thank you. We'll be in touch.
All right.
you.
Thank you so much, you both.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.